Last chance. Who are you?
Jim Prufrock, IRS, Carson City.
A dog doesn't hunt with me, Jim. Nobody ponies up 900 grand for a number 2 pencil pusher like you. Who do you work for? Who paid your bail? Jim, a .357 silver-tipped hollow point bullet leaves the barrel at a muzzle velocity of 1,290 feet per second. That's a good 100 miles per hour faster than the speed of sound. It cleanly pierces the skull at the point of impact, but then shatters, ripping out vast sections of the brain, including, but not limited to, motor skills, cognitive reasoning, high school Spanish, and the memory of the first time you got laid. Ultimately, Jim, leaving you with an exit wound the size of a cantaloupe in the back of your head, and all this before you're even aware of the fact that I've pulled the trigger. So, who are you, Jim Prufrock?
You want the truth? The truth is that until about a week ago, I was a man living a perfectly ordered life.
Good morning, Mr. Prufrock.
Eggs and bacon for breakfast. At the office by 8, top marks on my performance evaluations, a week vacation in Jackson Hole every year. Then I received a fax, evidence of an embezzlement, which I felt, according to the oath that I swore with the Internal Revenue Service, it was my duty to investigate. And so I drove to Push, Nevada, where it now appears I will spend the rest of eternity.
Get up.
You believe me?
I'm not sure. But you're either the dumbest or the most honest man I've come across, sticking to your guns like that. Let me be clear. If you get in my way, we'll come right back out here. Only next time without all the polite conversation.
I certainly don't have any kind of death wish. But if you were asking me for complicity in anything illegal...
Shut up, Prufrock. You need to understand something. My life is on the line here. Which means now so is yours. I was part of a joint task force. ATF, DEA, LAPD, and Customs. We'd been investigating a smuggling operation in Long Beach, and we were ready to take it down. There was a shipment in from Bali, and just as they were about to take delivery, someone tipped them off. We were only able to grab one man. A real hard case. Without going into detail, I got him to give me a name. The name he gave me was Oswald Wilkes, who worked for...
Dwight Sloman.
Exactly. Bodnick also worked for Sloman. He was skimming $1 million and change from the Versailles every quarter for him. Sloman uses the money to finance a variety of shady deals. Electronics, drugs, even San Fernando Valley real estate. He has his fingers in more pies than Marie Callender.
So Bodnick gets greedy, steals from Sloman.
Sloman pays Oswald Wilkes to kill Bodden.
And Caleb Moore.
But then why does Sloman kill Oswald Wilkes?
Tie up loose ends. Not to mention leaving you on the hook for murder.
Right underneath. They crush you. But I am a worm, and no man, a reproach of men
Shadrach?
and despised of the people.
Mary, Mary, quite
All
contrary.
they that see me.
Where is it, Shadrach?
What, did I not render unto Caesar what is Caesar's?
There was something else in the bag with that money.
You don't know.
I do know, Shadrach. I know it's a book. And I know it's the only thing that will ever get me out of here and keep me safe. I asked you to help me, Shadrach.
Help you. Keep you safe. You. Did it keep them safe? You know nothing.
Shadrach, there are a lot of things you don't know. I will get that book.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Be not far from me, for trouble is near. O Lord, the assembly of the wicked.
None of this explains why the Versailles pays out 62% of the time. There has to be more to this.
You can try a woman's patience, Jim. My job is to take down Dwight Sloman. That's what the Treasury Department has deemed the most important step of this investigation, and that is exactly what I plan to do. And what I don't need is some freakish IRS zealot with his own agenda stirring the pot.
So what am I supposed to do now?
Precisely nothing.
I do have a murder charge against me to consider.
Which will evaporate as soon as I take down Sloman.
And that will be when?
Too many questions, Jim. But soon.
So what's the sting?
It's right in front of you, Prufrock.
Good afternoon.
I need to know who bailed out my boss. Hi.
Well, hi there.
I'd like to charter a jet for my birthday. It's a present from my dad.
Well, jets we got. Where are you planning to go?
Fiji, Bahamas, maybe both. I'd consider a Hawker 700, but you can't beat the Lear 55 for maximum cruising speed.
I wish my little girl took an interest in aviation. All she talks about is Botox and Britney Spears.
Gulfstream 2, nice.
Yeah, it ain't one of ours. Belongs to some foreign guy, Swede or something.
Love to see inside.
No, can't do that.
Come on, Gene. I'll just take a peek.
Anyone asks, I'm gonna tell them I don't know you from Eve.
Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Prufrock. Did I wake you?
No, Grace. I've been up for a while.
I spoke to Mr. Phineas Cobb, the bail bondsman. The man who posted your bail never identified himself, but listed his address as a corporate jet. The jet is owned by a company in Switzerland, privately held.
What's the company's name?
They don't have one.
They must have one, Grace.
They don't. Just a symbol, like the artist formerly known as
Who?
Prince.
Oh, so just a symbol?
That's correct.
Grace, can you fax me a copy of that symbol?
Yes.
Thanks. I need you to check on something else if you would.
Okay.
I need a background check on someone without raising any red flags. Her name is Dawn F. Mitchell, Mitchell. She's a Treasury agent.
Okay.
Also, see what you can find out about Dwight Sloman. He used to own the Versailles.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
I'll try to get it done today. I've got the disciplinary panel tomorrow.
What?
They're reviewing my suspension.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grace. I didn't know it was tomorrow. I'm afraid I can't be there with the anklet and the tracking device and all. What can I do?
They might call you to testify.
Of course. Whatever you need, Grace. Of course.
Okay.
Morning.
Are you all right? You look like, well,
Roadkill?
why don't you come in for some breakfast?
No, thank you, though.
Well, I'll make you some tea.
Actually, if your husband's home, I wouldn't mind asking him some questions.
No, BRB's working as usual. Won't be back till sundown.
Well, I'd better not then.
Oh, you wouldn't mind. Besides, man's gotta eat.
It would just be breakfast then.
And tea.
Welcome back. Now it's time for Sonny Dupree Spans the Globe. The thing is, I think the globe I'm going to span is really only about this.
He's been waiting for you.
Push. I say, let's just see what's going on around Push, because as far as I'm concerned, there's nowhere else in the world that's better. Everything we need is right here in Push. Now,
Just isn't right.
We've got great Chinese restaurants.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
I didn't know you were coming.
I've been here all night. Thought you'd have my money.
I'm sorry. I need some more time.
You're too young to remember, but Sloman's wasn't always a slow dance bar. Just a plain old chicken ranch. Man pays his money, takes a ride. End of story. Now they talk and they dance, and the surprising thing to me is, in the end, they pay more for it than they used to. Funny thing about most men, they prefer fantasy to the real thing. That's what you are to them. An ideal, something they wish they had. But they don't want to know the real you. Wouldn't live up to their own imagination. I'm the only one who sees you for who you are. You need me, Mary. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Say it.
I need you.
And you'd never think of leaving me.
No. Never.
The money, Mary. By sundown.
As you well know, this group isn't fond of convening. However, the recent developments in Push, Nevada have raised sufficient concern to warrant such a gathering. I understand you've prepared a presentation, which we assume is concise.
1 week ago, IRS agent Jim Prufrock arrived in Push, Nevada.
Have you ever heard of this place?
And who sent this fax?
We don't know.
Go on.
This was further complicated by the fact that Silas Bodnick had stolen the payout 2 days prior. Mr. Bodnick had also removed a nondescript Bible from the vault.
Continue.
IRS agent Prufrock and Bodnick had a confrontation. The assassin, who was a local hire, revealed an identifying mark,
Which Prufrock pursued utilizing a 7C search of the federal database.
And has the money been located?
Yes.
And the Bible that accompanied it?
Not as of yet.
Mr. Prufrock's bail. Who paid it? Our competition.
I only have Lipton.
Perfect. Small.
Oh, damnation! Oh, I just don't understand this. Why does this always happen to me?
Whoa. Maybe it's the iron.
It's brand new.
Companies build a certain percentage of their products to fail. That's called planned obsolescence. Did you follow the directions?
Yeah, I did, but...
Well, and you set the timer.
Uh-huh.
Well, it can't be your fault then. Can it? What does BRB stand for?
Nothing, it's his given name.
Does he talk much about his work?
No, he doesn't talk much at all. Except when we're shaking the foundation. And I can't get him to shut up.
So you don't know what he hauls?
A little bit of everything, I guess.
What about where he goes?
I used to ask. Now I just do my time.
I should be going.
Wait a minute, you haven't even had your breakfast yet. I have Pop-Tarts.
No, that's okay.
Oh, come on, stay a while. I could really use company.
You're going to think I'm square, but I think of marriage as a covenant, a sacred trust, and I won't be a party to breaking it. Have a good day.
What'd the little bitch give up?
Prufrock doesn't know anything.
You gave him the full treatment?
Mm-hmm. With all the trimmings. If he'd known anything, he would have spilled it. Our supplier's getting edgy. Too much longer, he might look for another buyer.
Set it up for tomorrow.
I understand. Yes. I'll be right there.
It's Sunday, for God's sake.
Yes. I know.
Please just tell me what is going on.
I have to go.
Where are you going, Dad?
Work.
Can I come? I like the office.
Not today, son. I need you to take care of your mother.
Somebody should, huh?
Janine, where's my briefcase?
It's in the bedroom where you left it.
I looked in the bedroom.
Mr. Prufrock, you have a delivery. Prufrock?
Yes, Mr. Shadrack, is it?
Your sculpture, it's ready.
Sculpture?
You paid $5 for it, the price floor.
Oh, yes, I remember. Well?
I have to install it.
Thanks for meeting me.
Sure.
It's been a while.
I know. Since the Technical Institute, at least.
You look good, Dave. Things still going good with your job?
Yes, but I'm not supposed to talk about work, particularly around alcohol. It's a rule they have.
I understand.
You know, I tried calling you, but the number you gave me was for a meatpacking plant.
Oh, I get calls for them all the time. We're just one number off. I must have written it down wrong.
That explains it. You really look good.
Dave, I have a favor to ask.
Well, shoot.
I need background on a couple of people.
Oh, I don't know, Grace.
I'd be very grateful.
Really?
Yes.
Treasury. Good going.
This has to stay between us. It's our little secret.
Can I have your number?
Okay.
Your real number.
Right.
Truth, smells, it all comes from here.
I'm told you were the town's comptroller.
Money in, money out. Now they're gone. They're all gone.
I heard about your family. I'm sorry. I lost my father when I was very young.
Finished. Now you have to see it all. But you have to see the pieces. It all has meaning, you know.
Sure.
Certain the girl came here?
It's the last place we would have looked.
Last place we'll have to.
Okay, where would Shadrach hide a Bible?
Seafood, hurry up. I'm hungry.
You are not going to believe what I'm looking at.
Got any gummy bears?
What's ever on the shelf there, Chief?
Can't even tell you.
You don't have to tell her. You can show her. It's PCS Vision from Sprint. They built the largest all PCS enhanced nationwide network. So now your phone can do more than ever.
And I can send it to her. That's unreal.
That'd be my word for it.
Introducing PCS Vision from Sprint. Clearly, a whole new way to look at wireless.
It's a beautiful morning. Ask your doctor about Vioxx, a prescription medicine from Merck. And find out if Vioxx is right for you. Vioxx.
Hello? Peter, you considered my offer? I'll give you power.
I've got power.
I'll give you riches. Riches.
I've got riches.
All right, I'll leave it back.
Now you can buy luxury without selling your soul. The 2003 Camry, the most irresistible Camry we've ever built.
Before you die, you see the ring.
Everyone will suffer.
You see the ring. You see the ring. The ring.
Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview this Saturday.
Thanks a lot, sir. I'll take that coat for you. Thanks very much, man.
Did you know that Burlington Coat Factory has the world's largest selection of famous label coats, all for less than department store sale prices?
Hey, coat check at the door. Pretty impressive.
Good. What coat check? Nice to know, especially if you need a new coat. Burlington Coat Factory, the #1 place for coats.
You do have valet parking, right?
Push Nevada will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
It's the blow up the world and kiss the girls movie of the year. Gene Hackman and Will Smith star. Enemy, Saturday 8/7 Central on ABC. Viewer discretion advised.
Today, your home is probably your best investment. So today, there's no better time to come to Lowe's. Lowe's Hardware Help Desk has experienced specialists that can cut, size, and customize. At Lowe's, you'll find experts in every department to help you. And no one ever beats Lowe's prices. Because Lowe's has low prices every day, guaranteed. That's our promise. Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Use your Lowe's card. There are 0 payments, 0 finance charges until April 2003.
Honey, are these clean?
Yeah, I just did them.
Time for a new appliance? It's the Home Depot Appliance Event. This weekend only, get no payments and no interest on appliance purchases till January 2004 with your Home Depot consumer credit card. Plus, get free delivery on appliances of $3.99 or more. The Appliance Event, going on now at the Home Depot and Expo Design Center.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret? You're a man of few words. I like that.
Got a buck? You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Purple. Very, very powerful.
The Search for a Sniper, continuing coverage tonight at 11.
I don't think she can take any more of it. She's leaving. No, all she has is the money. She's right out front.
You going somewhere?
Not really. You?
Into town?
Still looking for answers, are you, Jim?
My dad used to tell me, you can't run from the truth because it will always be in front of you. So, yes, I'm still looking.
It must be nice to live in your world, Jim. A world of moral absolutes. A world where people are either hero or villain, good or evil. Where everything always has a way it's supposed to work. And if it doesn't, something's wrong. It needs to be fixed. It must be easy to live in a world like that.
It's not easy. To me, the way most people live is easy. You know, it's easy to act for the moment, to act selfishly, to act out of greed or fear. And that's what's easy. It's easy to come up with flimsy justifications for infidelity, shallow excuses for dishonesty and inaction in the face of wrongdoing. No. The way I live, that's not easy. You didn't set me up of your own accord, did you?
No, I didn't.
Then help me. And let me help you.
You are a good and decent man, Jim Prufrock. But in push, those are weaknesses. Traits to be exploited. You don't know what you're up against.
Hot one out there.
Calling for rain tomorrow.
No say.
In the afternoon. Around 2.
I'll be sure to have my rubbers handy.
Hello. As you probably know, Title 19, Article 239A of the Nevada Revised Statutes requires that all state financial institutions keep on hand a public record of monthly financial statements for any and all federal financial officials who may request them. I want to see your financial statements, and you have to give them to me. Here.
What happened?
They came for it.
And you gave the book to them?
I don't have it anymore.
I can't leave without it, Shadrach. You know that. I can't leave without it.
Excuse me? I'm the manager. Can I be of help?
Actually, yes. I'm looking through these financial statements here.
I can see that.
And I can't find a good deal of the information I'm looking for.
And what would that be?
This bank's organizing group isn't listed. The initial capital requirements aren't disclosed, and I can't find a charter application anywhere. See, I'm afraid I must not have all the papers.
We don't have any other papers here.
You have to. By law.
Mr.
Prufrock.
Mr. Prufrock, we're a small town institution. We don't operate like a lot of these big chains.
Evidently. In fact, I noticed that this is the only branch of this bank.
You see? It's like I said.
I also noticed that you don't give loans and that no one has ever requested one. That cash deposits outnumber withdrawals by a ratio of 10 to 1, and that there is never a documented transfer of reserves to any holding facility.
We aren't like other banks. You see, to me, we're very much like a small town neighbor.
To me, you're very much like the shoebox of cash which gets hidden under a mattress. Only this time, the mattress is an entire town. What was that look?
What look?
Did you just have her set off the silent alarm?
Mr. Prufrock, your tone is alarming, and given the fact that you've been accused of murder...
What I have been accused of is irrelevant. Look, I just witnessed your Main Street go from ghost town to boom town and back in the course of an hour. People are spending money like it is the night before doomsday. Now, as an officer of the town's sole financial institution, perhaps you can enlighten me as to how exactly any of this makes sense to you. Perfect. Oh, go ahead and arrest me. Get in my way. You know, diversions, distractions, it seems to be the only talent anyone has in this town.
Let's just talk about this outside.
No, wait,
Outside, Jimbo!
I should have shot you when I had the chance. Listen, the sting goes down tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow. So here's the deal. That little ankle bracelet used to have a perimeter of 10 miles. Now it's got a perimeter of 10 feet. Here is what is going to happen. You are going to drive back to your room and you are going to stay there. I'm going to check on your status every 5 minutes, and if you so much as even open your door, I'll have you arrested for jumping bail. Do you understand me?
You and I are both government agents. You have your jurisdiction. Inside that bank is mine.
I'm a government agent. You're an accountant. Go count something. In your room. I'll tell you when you can come out.
That's my girl.
Where do you want me to put it?
Bring it here.
It's all there. Count it.
I don't need to count it, Mary. I know it's all there. All except the interest.
Interest?
Factoring in the opportunity cost, the time value of money, even at, say, prime plus a quarter, you've accrued a substantial fiscal obligation.
You know I don't have very much money.
That's true. I do indeed know you have very little to put in this hand. But I think you might have a lot to put in this one.
Yes, I think I do.
Well? That's right. Daddy wants it.
Seven Bibles. I knew Shadrach was a religious man, but...
What do you suppose it is? Cryptograph? Microchip?
Someone from the lab is coming down. I'm sure we'll know soon enough.
Prufrock has been sniffing around town again. He's more resilient than predicted by his profile.
Yes, he is. Now that order has been restored, there's no ostensible reason for keeping him around.
Endgame?
It seems that Prufrock wants Sloman. Sloman wants Prufrock. Then let Sloman have him.
You have something for me?
Mm-hmm. Just a little taste.
Oh, I won. I do love beating the odds.
We're on for tomorrow. He'll have the rest of the tickets with him.
You sure this man's reliable?
He's a government employee. This deal earns him more than he'd see in a lifetime of paychecks.
I was thinking, I want you to bring Prufrock along.
But he'll be a witness.
Oh, no, he won't.
Grace?
Yes.
Hi, Grace. It's Jim.
Hi.
You called me, Grace.
The woman you asked me to check on, the Treasury agent,
Yes?
her service record is suspect.
Suspect.
Yes, suspect. 2 official reprimands, 4 grievances filed by fellow agents, 1 internal affairs investigation, and temporary suspension.
Suspension.
She almost got an informant killed.
What about Sloman?
Born Tucson, Arizona, sentenced to 10 years in juvenile detention for manslaughter. He was 14. Since then, 5 towns, 6 arrests. 2 for pandering, 3 for extortion, 1 for grand larceny. No convictions, though, and no more arrests after 1984. He was married in 1977. His wife died in 1981, cancer. They had 1 child, a daughter, Mary.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next all-new Push Nevada on ABC.
Tomorrow Tomorrow at 8/7 Central, it's 2 hours of America's funniest home videos on ABC.
Next on Push Nevada.
I plan to put a bullet between the eyes of that abacus toting employee of the month because you candy asses can't seem to do it yourself.
We got a big problem here.
Hi there.
I advise you to sit tight, right?
I may only have a few hours left on this planet, Mr. Jones. I need to put them to good use.